All right. Yeah. You know what time it is. It is. Yeah. It's that time. It's that time right now. Okay. Good morning, good evening, good night, whatever time you're watching this video. It is currently Wednesday, April 26th, yes, 2023. It is currently 6 p.m. right now. I'm going to eat soon, so I'm hoping my food doesn't get cold. And yeah, so I'm just gonna make this quick a little bit, little quick. And hopefully just, give this to you guys, move on with your day, and hopefully you guys take something from this, as always. First off, if your day is just starting, I hope you have a great day. If you are in the middle of the day, I hope you are having a great day. And if the day is coming towards that end and it has not been so great, do something to make it great. Do something to make you smile. No matter how big or how small, just make sure you end it with a smile on your face, because you never know. And yeah, today's word of the day is brought to you by, I guess the search for motivation for me recently, and what that entails and what that means. So, I want to make sure that you guys also have that sense of fun. Like, if you guys are also going through that journey of being motivated or just understanding your input into your own life, this is one of those videos. And that word of the day being, it's going to be titled differently just because I don't want to make the title long, but today's word of the day is, you are the creator of your own story. In life, or just in the world, there are billions upon billions upon billions of lives that live every single day. There are various people living, there are various people dying, there are various people entering this world. There are so many different people and just stories and ideas and experiences that this world has to offer. And while it is best to understand everyone else's, or just understand and experience as much as you can, you still have your own story to write and own story to live. And you should really hone in on that and focus on that. Your life is one of a kind. You are the only person like you. And I mean like only person like you. You're the only person that has experienced everything you've experienced. You're the only person that has persevered as much as you've persevered. You're the only person that has had to fight as much as you've had to fight. You're the only person that has smiled as much as you have smiled. You're the only person that's experienced every single experience that you've experienced in this life. And that is a story. Sometimes people feel like their life isn't as valuable as others, or they feel like their life is just not enough, or they aren't on the right track, or their life isn't as significant or significant enough as compared to others, which I talked about before. Comparison is a thief of joy, and your story is well worth writing or understanding. So this word of the day is to make you aware of it, but also to motivate you on that story. And in terms of awareness, your story is constantly changing. Your story is constantly developing. It's almost like a book. You have chapters, and you don't even know when the end of that book is. So understand that, you know what I mean? Understand that every experience you've had has built a story that you can share and people can learn from, and experience in this world that adds to all the other experiences. That does not make you less significant. It makes you even more significant. You are part of a big picture, and even then your own picture is unique in itself. And just going into the motivational part, which is what I really want to touch on today, that part of the book, you don't know when that book is going to end. That is something you have to realize as well. I was going to have a word of the day today. It kind of sounded morbid, but it was going to be, you are going to die, which is something that's real. However, I didn't want that to be so morbid, so that is why this word of the day is, you are the creator of your own story. And I'm going to touch on that idea too. Your life and everyone else's life, physical life, is limited. However, your story is eternal. Your story is as significant as you make it. Your story will have an end. You do not know when that end is. However, you still write the book. You still are writing the book. You still are adding to that book. So, do you really want to have a really boring book? Or do you want a book full of accomplishments, full of success, full of lessons? full of experiences that others can learn from, or just a book in general that you can be proud of being the writer of. Everyone is an author in their own sense. Everyone creates their own story. And while we do not have control over a lot of stuff in our lives, we still have control over the decisions we make in our life, the focuses we have in this life, the ideas and the goals that we have, and the aspirations we have in this life. Those are in your hands. That is in your hands. The success you have and the dedication and the willpower you take and the amount of effort you put is in your hands. Only your hands. I talk about this in almost every word of the day. If you have a goal, if you have a word of the day, if you have an objective, if you have a purpose you want to be at in life, and if that is, my book's kind of correct, and if that is the place you want to be, or if that is the place you want your book to end at, you must work for it and you must write that book. I'm saying all this metaphorically, but literally what all this means is live a life with the purpose. Live a life that is full of what you want to do. Live a life that is full of accomplishments. Live a life that is full of true living. And that true living is by your purpose, and that true living is by experiences that only you have endured. You know what I mean? Everyone lives their own life. Your life is just as significant, and your life has a big role in your own ways. You know what I mean? Yeah, we may die physically. However, if your story is significant, or just not significant, but as fulfilling as you should make it, then it'll be eternal. No matter how many people know it, that story will last forever. Because that was an experience you had, and it was an experience worth having. A lot of people, there are billions of people in this world, and very few actually understand what the value of the story is. Very few people understand the importance of writing their own story, and many people will continue to live a cyclical life, a life that they don't even enjoy living, which they aren't even living. They're just kind of there, breathing. You know what I mean? So live your life and decide how you want your life to be. Be active in what you want your life to be. If you have a vision, chase that vision and keep writing under that vision. If you have a purpose, live by that purpose and stay with that purpose throughout the entirety of that book. As I said, just treat it almost like you are the author of a book. You are the author of your own story. If you aspire to have a legacy, you have to build that legacy. If you aspire to have trilogies, right? Let's just say, a series, you have to make sure that that book lays a good foundation and starts off a good pathway. Because if a book starts off bad and like they have a sequel, do you think people are gonna want to read it? You know what I mean? You think that book will be good, or if that whole series will be good if the first book wasn't good? It's just like, you have to understand that. So that kind of sounds, I'm very monotone right now, or just like relaxed, but I just want to make sure I give this in a very, in your face manner. You have a purpose. You truly do have a purpose, and if you have not found that purpose, continue to find that purpose. Experience things and fill those chapters up. Fill your life up with great experiences. Fill your life up with wisdom. Fill your life up with positivity. Fill your life up with things that are worth filling your life up with. Fill your life up with valuable things. And that all starts with you being active in it. Actively writing that story, thinking about that story, understanding what part of the story you are in, and going. Because as I said, that you don't know what chapter is going to be the last chapter. You know what I mean? And you do not want to leave that book unfulfilled at all. So do your best, do you, and do all that you can do to make sure that your story is one worth reading. Thank you. That is all I have today, guys. I thank all of you guys for the support. I thank all of you guys for the comments. As I said, the comments, the shares, the likes, just everything. Just viewing these stories, listening to me, giving me a platform to speak on, and just sharing with people. Like, I've had various people approach me today, and give me, props for these Word of the Days. And it only really motivated me. It made me really understand that people actually watch these and like these and enjoy these. So I will continue to do this. not only for myself, but for others that will take something from this. This wasn't as upbeat as yesterday's. However, I still believe that this is just as valuable as I feel like all of these Word of the Days are, just as valuable. Yeah. That's all I have today, guys. I love you guys. God bless you guys. I appreciate you guys so much. Have a wonderful day. If you guys are new, I have a description of the video always in the description, and a Bible verse relating to that word of the day or whatever that word of the day is about. So check that out. If you want to reach out, my information is in my about on my channel. So yeah, that to reach out to me. And yeah, I'm more than willing to talk to anybody that is in need of something, or just direct advice, or more specific advice, or just being ears, being there for people. That's all I really know how to do. So I'm gonna do that. Thank you guys. I love you guys, and I appreciate you guys. And AD is out. Have a wonderful day. Keep doing you. Do your best. Love yourself. Do your best. Do your best. Yeah. I'll see you tomorrow. Yeah.